I guess then from the lifestyle perspective, right, it's a lot of people that live in the Northern Hemisphere, not just in Canada, but like
of course
in the North, they're like, damn, I want to go to Florida, beautiful weather, whatever. So the condo is an attractive option, right? So regardless of whether it's a condo or a home, it doesn't matter. Everybody's got to figure what's going on in terms of the ongoing costs, because we know that there's no state income tax in the state of Florida.
Which for some of the snowbirds in the northern states, that's like amazing, right? So for them coming down here, it might actually be cheap.
Right. But now if you're just going back and forth though, and you are not a resident of Florida, then you do have to watch out, because my understanding then, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, you could be subject to rapid increases in your property taxes to a certain extent.
They're still capped, but they're capped at a higher rate. So it's like 5% versus 3 or 2.75 or whatever it is.
So we do have to be wary of that. So let's say a typical Canadian buyer with a budget of somewhere between, I don't know, $750,000 to $1.5 million. Let's say using $1 million so that the math is easy for us.
You got about $20,000.
$20,000 in property tax, right? Then let's say it's just a cash deal. Imagine, so cash deal, $1 million, pop it down. They don't have to do anything to the condo. They're looking at $20,000 a year in terms of property tax. What else? We have insurance and we have...
So your insurance is typically rolled into your condo maintenance fee, which is the challenge now, since we had the collapse of the building in Surfside a couple years back now. There was some laws that were instituted, and we'll talk a little bit more about this with the attorney. We have a little bit of time to get in deep on it. But essentially, think about inflation, right? Think about how the condos kind of created their budgets. Right. Some of these older condos that were built in the 50s, 60s,
yeah, their reserve
70s.
Might be missing out or whatever.
Or they might have no reserves.
Yeah, no reserves, or reserves are weak, and no reserves then create another problem with lenders not wanting to take on the risk of giving a loan to a conventional buyer buying with a mortgage. Right. So that's another reason why you see a lot of these as cash deals. Right? Okay. Because they're like little bit more challenging to get financing on. I get it. The financing falls through because there's this whole other list of 25 questions that the bank wants to go through and scrutinize on. How many owners are investors? Is there active litigation? It's all risk management on the financial institution side.
Right. So that's where we're getting a lot of cash deals.
As far as like carrying costs for the condos, like you have like your HOA fees, right? So your HOA fees are going to vary depending on amenities, depending on the age of the condo, depending on a lot of things. I think most condos on the beach, you're looking at somewhere like close to $1,000, if not more,
on how many
month.
On how many square feet would you say?
I don't know. I think I would say
say on 1,000 square feet to use round numbers, right?
Okay, so $1 a square foot per month,
maybe just to start, and that's
minimal.
Like they're just going up from there. Yeah. Okay. And then obviously the newer the building, like if you jump into one of these like brand new luxury buildings like Auberge or the Four Seasons or the new Ritzes, like
there's all kinds of like amenities and
but
whatnot.
You have more amenities, right? So it comes with the amenities and stuff, but
you get what you pay for.
And in that you have your insurance. So the building insures itself for everything. Okay. And then the owner would only have to insure for the interior. So the contents, which is not, it's not like super expensive.
Yeah. Okay. And then obviously the newer the building, the insurance is going to be more affordable, because you have all brand new hurricane impact windows, the plumbing's brand new, you don't have any risks of like concrete deterioration.
Got it.
So
and then also
it's a teeter-totter, right? You're going to pay more for the
people
unit.
Need to consider like these older condos also come with potential special assessments, right? Because there's improvements that have to be done by all the law changes that we have. So a lot of times these things, unless you kind of like dig for them, they're not always like fully available and disclosed. They are obligated to disclose any current already proposed assessments, but you kind of have to dig a little bit deeper. So that's also something that like the price might be perfect, but then in the back end, you have like a $25,000, $30,000 special assessment coming in.
Right.
So, I
in the
mean,
next
like even
couple of months.
just listening to this, right? I'm walking in with $1 million, getting excited saying, hey, I got the money or I got the financing somehow to buy this $1 million condo, beautiful view, let's say, whatever, somewhere around 800 square feet, 1,000 square feet tops. I'm already, just with what you guys are talking about, I'm already budgeting without a mortgage, without any financing costs, almost $3,000 a month.
Easily.
Just
Yeah.
in HOA fees, insurance, and property taxes,
That's
right?
about right.
Then
Yeah, and you could get an older building, nice floor, nice view right here, Fort Lauderdale Beach, decent amenities, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I don't know, call it like 12, 13, 1,400 square feet. Good,
little bit of older
good
buildings,
size
bigger,
of
right?
building. Maybe it's already gone through the first or second phase of restoration. A lot of the buildings are kind of catching up now.
Right.
Because they have to.
Right, because they have to, right? By law, by 2025, they have to have a plan and be fully caught up with collecting for full reserves.
I got it.
Is the big thing. So the condo market is really shaky right now. In fact, if you look at inventory in the condo market, it's gone up 90% in the last 12 months.
Oh, so inventory has been going up.
Yeah, we have a ton of inventory in condos.
And
So
no one's buying.
I think if somebody wants to buy a condo, this is a good time because it's a total buyer's market.
Right.
You can go in and things are sitting on the market. And
Right.
if somebody's motivated enough, I think you can definitely, get a deal potentially.